Puts on a Trump 2028 hat and says he's going to run for office. What is this joke for?
In other words, can't go up the stairs and make love. Does anybody get that? Well, I thought that was actually pretty good. That was actually...
just fucking... Just please. Just reset the server.
Actually, the only thing I thought was good in this whole frickin' stupid speech that they wrote. That was the only good one, and that went down with not exactly great laughter. I think, in other words, you can't go up the stairs and make love, too, So we're looking for term limits. Does anybody understand this stuff? But I really do wonder whether the Democrats are trying to lose the midterms. In Maine, they nominated a guy with a Nazi tattoo. But don't worry, Democrats. Word is that Plattner's replacement, he throws bottles at women. This guy throws bottles. This guy's another lunatic, by the way. Although I think Plattner might have done surprisingly well because we're in the age of Trump. Call it what you want. People can do well today. Plattner, I don't know. But, people don't have the guts to stick it out, but it looked like he was guilty of a lot of stuff. He certainly didn't defend himself very well. In Texas, the Democrats are running a campaign.
Dude, saying this when you lost a lawsuit in the court found you liable for damages for sexually assaulting and raping a woman. He was only mentioned in the Epstein files like 1 million times. Like,
candidate named James Telefrico, who hates guns, hates oil, hates sex, hates women. And
my man. Yeah, hell yeah.
Said he is, quote, a Christian who hates Christianity. Other than that, I think his platform is quite good. And that means that he's not going to do very well against Ken Paxton, who hopefully in Texas.
Dude, stop. Can I see the recent polling? I'm not going to lie. They're definitely concerned about losing Texas. Oh my God. I would like it. You guys know when you have to sneeze, but the sneeze won't come out? Where'd you get your shirt? Oh, I just get everything thrifted. Where is... let me see. Look at light/lamp and it'll force. But Denims, you just sneezed 12 times. You know what happens at sneeze 13? That's true. I can't let it happen. Otherwise my head explodes. Oh. Oh. Dude. They're sweating. They're sweating about Texas. Texas Senate general ballot test. And if the election for Texas U.S. Senate were being held today, who would voters choose? Ooh. Uh-oh.
He's going to win. But Telefrico, he's Alfred. You know what he looks like to me? Alfred E. Newman. Do you remember Alfred E. Newman, Mad Magazine? He said, that guy is Alfred E. Newman. Can't imagine he'd win. Well, I have all of the press here in one place. I have to say that we're having an amazing load of accomplishments that the media never talks about. For example, under my administration, a once feared and powerful regime that relentlessly attacked America has finally been toppled. Their former leaders have been removed, and they're now being run by a gay dictator facing internal divisions. But I, for one, wish Barry Weiss all the best at CBS News. She's a wonderful woman.
That was pretty good. Low key. That was actually pretty good.
Most of the press lives here in Washington, D.C., and you should be thankful for me for what my administration and I have done to make our nation's capital, which was one of the most dangerous and unsafe cities anywhere in the world, one of the safest cities in the United States. Crime is down 88%, and our capital is shining again with 62 monuments, statues, water fountains looking more beautiful. The graffiti's all gone. The tents are all moved out of the parks. The fences are all done. Our capital looks like it's really in good shape. And people coming here, people in the White House, they work in the White House, they all say, young women, young guys walk up. They say, thank you, sir. 2 years ago, we lived in a dangerous city. We lived in a city where 150 people were killed a year. And now we have almost a crime-free city. Our National Guard has done an incredible job, and we've removed over 5,000 career criminals. You know, we removed, there's one stat, I think it's a great stat. It's to me, it's fantastic. 2% of the people create 91% of the crime. That's something you can fix, and we fix it. We moved out over 5,000 career criminals out of Washington, D.C., and we have the greatest capital in the world. Again,
you know, I think you missed a couple. I think you missed like just a couple criminals. Just a couple.
It's beautiful. It's thriving. The restaurants are thriving. You couldn't get into a restaurant because they didn't have, all the restaurants were closing. And if you even got in, you felt unsafe. People were getting into Ubers and they were being attacked when they were in an Uber. It's not happening anymore. We have...
Huh? What the fuck is he talking? What the fuck is he talking about? The people were getting attacked in Ubers and now it's not happening anymore? What the I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
Tough, smart people, and they have done a fantastic job. Washington, D.C. is safe again. You can't get into a restaurant. The restaurants are opening up. They're opening up all over the city. They can't get, it's the exact opposite. They can't get space. But mostly I've given up on you and the media so that now I just gave up on you and I'm #1 on TikTok. Did you see that I'm #1, Stephen? Is that true? I'm #1 on TikTok. So how could they be so bad? 525.
Is there a TikTok leaderboard that I don't know about? Oh, hi, Wormy. Look, Wormy's here, guys. Everyone say hi, Wormy. Hi, Wormy. She's here to be an emotional support worm. Wormy, say hi.
Think of this. 425 billion views. Can you believe that, Peter? I mean, let's go, Peter. I gave up on you people.
I can't believe people talk about the President of the United States. And the more they talk about the President of the United States, the more good it is, right?
But
Bro is a viewer count, Andy.
up on traditional press. And it obviously worked because we did win in a landslide. I mean, somebody's got to be saying something good about me. But TikTok, good old TikTok, and I was able to get it sold to a group of very wealthy people, mostly Americans. I was told President Xi, who's a man that I get along with very well, he was a hard no for the sale of TikTok. They all said he's a hard no. I said, well, let's call it, put your group together. They put it together, billions, hundreds of billions of dollars. I called up President Xi. I said, President, look, these are American people. They're wonderful people. In fact, one of them happens to own CBS, actually. I mentioned his name. I said, these are wonderful people, and it'll be a good thing. Does it mean anything, President? It's nothing. It's nothing. They love your country. We'd love to see you approve the deal. And he goes, all right. That was it. It was done. And we sold TikTok. And he's a friend of mine. And he's not contributing.
These people are so bored, dude. Everyone is so fucking bored. You know when you get invited to a party and you're like, you're so excited when you get the invite and you're like, yay, party time. And then the day of the party comes, you're like, fuck, party time. You're like, no, let's go. It'll be fun. And then you're there and you're like, oh, why did I say I was going to come? Why am I here? I want to go to bed so bad.
To problems like other people contribute to problems. So we get along, but we made the deal.
President Xi and I get along. We get along very well. That's why a week ago I accused him of trying to rig the election against me to let Joe Biden win. But we get along very well. We get along very well. Many of the fake news will try and say we do not get along, but don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. That's not true. We get along very well.
But #1 on TikTok is Trump, and that's probably why we won. But for all of the trouble that you give me a lot of trouble, a lot of heartache. I hope all of you know that I believe in the free press more than anyone in this room does. Maybe not quite. But that's why I'm proud to be the most open and transparent president in history. They called me that. You know who calls me that? Caroline. That's about it. So would anybody else call me that? I think Peter would call me that. Am I the most transparent? Biden never used to
Bro says Peter the way that they say it in Spider-Man.
answer your questions. He'd ask Biden 20 questions, he'd never get an answer. Who's the most transparent president, Peter? Who? I look at him, it's the first time he's tongue-tied. I cannot believe it. Oh, he's not going to be happy tomorrow. But you people have no idea how lucky you are. When I'm gone, you're all going to be broke. Your business model is going to be finished. No, it's true. When I'm not around, you're going to be broke. There's not going to be anybody to report on. Nobody gives a damn about anybody else.
He really said, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
The New York Times the other day had 5 stories about me. You know, before I got into politics, in my whole life, I had 7 front page stories. This is years of success. I think 6 were good, 1 was bad. I had 5 stories, 7, 5 good. Yeah, I had a total of 7 stories on the front page of the New York Times. That's not bad. Now I average about 3 or 4 a day. All different topics, all bad, everything bad. But here we are.
Well, how could that happen? You told us, but you told us it can only good happen. But that's what you told us.
I mean, here we are. In fact, when I'm finished, I'm going right back to the Oval Office. So I have to be doing okay. But we are all doing good together. That's why tonight, to show just how much I care about the press, and I want to save your ratings, I'm pleased to announce my intention to, and this is somewhat of a scoop, my intention to run.
Why are you screaming, Grandpa? Stop. Okay, wait. Guys, I didn't know that this part was going to be at the very end. This is honestly the main part that I wanted to show you guys. I didn't realize we'd have to watch an hour to get to it. So everybody wake the fuck up. Wake up. Joe Biden. You have to yell. Wake up.
Somewhat of a scoop. My intention to run for a 4th term as President of the United States. I will be doing that. I will be having an official, in fact, I think I have, I won 3 times. Now I'm going to do it again.
Wormy.
Thank you.
You hearing this?
I'm going to do it. Should be easy. I'm getting very good at running for president.
Hey guys, is it a good sign for democracy when everyone starts clapping because the guy who tried to do an insurrection puts on a Trump 2028 hat and says he's going to run for office again? Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Can someone please confirm?
No, I won 3 times, did very well the 2nd time, by the way. It's a rigged election, but we don't have to talk about it. You know, it's interesting, when you come back and you do a good job like we did, you don't care about it so much, but we do have to tighten up these elections because they really are in seriously bad shape. But on a serious note, I want to say once again, I just want to thank you all. It's been an interesting evening. I didn't really know what to expect, and it's far worse than I actually thought, but if you want to know that. But I didn't know exactly what to expect, and I've made a lot of friends tonight. I've made a lot of good friends tonight, probably made some enemies also, but it's been an experience that is something that we've all shared together, because we're all in this room tonight because most of us went through a period of trauma from just a short while ago. And, you know, some people said they wanted to come, but they were afraid to come, and you people weren't afraid to come. There were a lot of people that said, Jackie, they don't really, you know, they didn't have the courage to come. And we don't want that to happen. And I'm sure it's not going to happen. We're going to do things. Again, I want to thank our law enforcement, keeps us safe. All law enforcement.
He said all the people who were too afraid to come. We don't like that. We want you to be fearless. Come no matter what. Even if the last shooter that showed up said, I was astonished at how little security there was. It was incredibly easy to get in. Come fearlessly. Come often. Come frequently. Come early. Come anywhere, anytime. Just come with courage.
So we have the greatest people on earth. You know, we had 2 years ago, we had the worst record of recruitment in, as an example, the military, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. the Coast Guard, Space Force. I love Space Force. Look at all that shooting we're able to do from space. That was my baby. But all of the branches of, you couldn't get people.
Now we're talking about coming. Now we're talking about shooting from space.
To join. This was 2 years ago. And last week, you probably saw, some of you wrote the story, we have the single best recruiting of people into our armed forces than we have ever had in the history of our country. They are brimming over with great people. And that's a big statement. And that also...
The people are rimming now? What?
...goes for the police departments where they were having a tremendous problem recruiting. You can't get into a police department now. If you're looking for a job, it's very tough. And that also includes our great fire departments, because people forget about them. They're unbelievable, the job they do. So I just want to thank you. Look, we're on the cusp of something big, and I call it, and this, I'm being very serious when I say this, that this is the golden age of America. We have $19.2 trillion being spent in our country. A record was China. I think it was 10 years ago, 3 trillion. Trillion is a lot. 4 years, they went less than 1 trillion.
Remember, guys, dumb is spelled with a B. A lot of people don't know that. And trillion is a lot. Okay, guys? Don't be one of those low IQ people like lists random brown person.
Under Biden. And we have 19.2 trillion. And this is a period of actually 13 months, not even current, because we're here a little bit longer than that. But that was as of reporting dates. $19.2 trillion is being spent. Factories are coming. Toyota just announced they're going to be building the biggest car plant in the world. They're leaving Mexico. They're coming here. Tariffs did that. Tariffs did that. And maybe November 5th did that too, the election. But our country is doing things that nobody's ever seen before.
Oh, you're not wrong about that. Our country is definitely doing things that no one's ever seen. Dude, he said something true in all of this. Wow.
It is true. We were, and you've heard me say this, we were a dead country 2 years ago. Other leaders would see me and they'd say it's a miracle. President Xi told me that a few weeks ago in China.
I like the idea of President Xi being like, it's a miracle. We wanted to interfere in the election to ensure that you would get elected so that we could become the global superpower and wrest the global hegemony that you guys have from you for the rest of the world. And we decided not to because we thought the American people would be stupid enough without our intervention, and they were.
And he's coming here on September, I think, 24th. Coming in September, the end of September. Going to be exciting. But he said the same thing. The king,
as it's not November.
King of Saudi Arabia said it. Everyone said almost the same words. We thought you were a dead country. We never thought you had a chance. You were never going to make it back. And in a period of a year.
Oh, his website is now saying he's officially running for 2028. So it's not a joke. He has a whole list of promises on what he plans to do in 2028, taken right from Project 2025, along with a new list of promises such as taking away blue states' liberal cities' right to go to the local park. Fuck you. You got me. No.
Period of 1 year, you made it the hottest country anywhere.
He got this, the fucking peanut chatter finally got me for the first time in like 20 years.
In the world. We all did that together. It's not-
You guys remember, never give up. Peanut Crow guy's win ratio, his like win to loss ratio is brutal. He'll take like 40 losses in a row. And he's like, can't end on a loss. Can't end on a loss. That's how you guys got to treat life, man. All right? Can't end on a loss. Maybe you walk up to the bad bitch and you're like, hi, can I your number? That's okay. Can't end on a loss.
Me. We all did it together. And we do. We have the hottest country anywhere in the world. And we're going to keep it going. And I just want to say, this is a room. I have tremendous respect for the people in this room. Sometimes I don't feel you treat me fair, or maybe you do.
Wait, actually devastated Wubby? You gotta link it. You gotta link it. Are you crazy? You gotta link it. Persistence, never give up, must be a league player. Let's just see the champs. Let's just see the champs. Come on. One more ARAM. Let's just see the champs.
I don't know. I don't feel that, but sometimes you treat me very fairly. And I have a lot of respect for your profession. Your profession's amazing. And I just want to thank you for having me. And It's been fun, and I've met a lot of great people. And, you know, I used an expression, and I've used it right from the beginning. I did this for one reason, to make America great again, and that's what's happening right before your very eyes. We have made America great again. It's going to get a lot greater. So thank you all very much. It's an honor to be with you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Trump.
Get him off? Ew. The fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is wrong with you? You can do that if you want. I'm good, man. The fuck is... I can't believe you survived, chat. I fucking lived, bitch. Oh, guys, don't worry. Camels are dying from high heat. You know, the animals meant to survive in the arid climate. Nothing to see here, right?
Well, the heat worldwide is also proving to be a problem for the animal kingdom as well. Even camels, of course known as the ships of the desert, for their resilience in the hottest and driest places on Earth. Well,
no. Camels are known for only living in swamp environments, right? Biomes. That's why there's a lot of camels in Florida, right? That's what they're famous for. They were never meant to be in the desert or anything.
They're falling victim to the climate crisis as well. North Africa and the Horn of Africa are home to around 80% of the world.
Someone please link that one clip where it's like all of the TikToks mashed up together and it ends with like the guy being like, doesn't end with it, but it's that guy that's like, welcome, traveler. There's one part that's like random shot of a camel eating or something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
World's largest population of camels.
One of you knows what I'm talking about.
Rising temperatures as well as fueling diseases. They're fueling diseases and death. And herders are reporting camels with blisters on their hooves, skinned, burned by the hot sand. And they're also facing stress, fatigue and dehydration. Of course, camels...
Yeah, well, me too, bitch. All right? I don't make it my whole personality. Okay, I kind of do, but...
play a vital role in the livelihoods and food security of many communities. Well, it's not just camels being impacted by those changing temperatures. I spoke to Nikhil Advani, Senior Director of Wildlife, Climate and Resistance at the World Wildlife Fund, about the global effects.
Yeah, over the last few years, we've been...
Oh my god, chatters, you guys rock. Movie shows Arab country. Hollywood be like, random ass shot of a camel eating. It's a core memory for me, man.
Welcome, my friend.
Dude, I quote this on like a weekly basis and no one knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But I always want to say this shit. I always want to whip it out for no fucking reason. Welcome, my friend.
Welcome, my friend.
God damn, it's hot. I'm sweating like R. Kelly in Disneyland.
Welcome, my friend.
God damn, it's hot. I'm sweating like R. Kelly in Disneyland.